Count me down from 10. Wait, can they hear me? Big sigh at the beginning.
And big faces, here we are.
Everybody's just like, why is she starting this with a big heavy sigh and then count me down from 10?
It's a good one.
Hi,
it's
and
gonna be a good one. We're gonna make it rain from where we don't know.
Hey, let's hop into
eyes.
Procreate, honestly. Why not? It has animation.
You ready?
Sorry. Hi, everybody. My name is Anna Daviscourt. I'm a children's book illustrator. If this is the first time here, usually that's not the opening. But today's a little bit of a different day. I guess a little bit of a different start. Sorry, I just, in the last 2 minutes, had a stressful realization. So,
I saw it real time.
Y'all are so nice in the chat.
From what Ryan has on his stream. Yeah.
I cussed twice and he was like, bleep, bleep. Oh my gosh. So, hi, Kendall gets a gold star for being first in the chat. Oh, by the way, this is my co-host and best friend, Anthony Sims. Wait, are you over here?
I don't know where. So. Nope, the other way. The other way.
I don't know where. I don't know when. There he is. That's my friend.
Poke.
So, Jake saying, make it rain. Yeah, that's right. Well, you know what? I'm going to go and procreate today. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I've decided. Okay. We've never done that, I don't think, yet. Maybe we did it once.
And procreate on Behance? I don't remember.
I do not know. But anyway, so let me tell you guys what happened. So I was opening up Fresco and being like, I'm so excited to animate today. I want to make these raindrops fall. And then I open it up, don't see the little circles of animation tool on the right hand. And I was like, last time I used it was in Test Flight, which is their like pre-release place. And then I go to update Fresco and it says I need the newest iOS system, in which case I have just realized that that's what James and I have been putting off forever, because we heard about a glitch that it can get rid of some of your files when you update it. And so we've been putting it off and saying we need to move our files. And so I am not willing to update until we move our files, just to make sure he doesn't lose any of his stuff, because James has been working for like 2 years on this thing without backing up a lot of it. So
well, that makes no sense. James backs up so many things. Whenever we leave your place, he always brings a hard drive with him. What? How is it not
everything
backed
on the iPad is in a nebulous liminal space?
That makes me really uncomfortable.
Well, anyways, that being the truth means that animation in Fresco isn't going to happen today, but we have animation tools and other programs, one of which is Procreate. So, yeah, Kendall is just like, back it all up.
Everyone in the chat, back it up.
Well, most of the time when we use the iPad, it's like sketching on the couch or something. I do more finished pieces, but I also transfer them when I have something I want to keep. I always transfer it via my drive. But anyways, this is just a good old reminder for you guys to back up your files as well. And tonight I will make sure to do like
you that's not doing it.
Rude. I just told you, actually, I back up most of my stuff. It's
Sorry, specifically on your iPad.
Anyways, don't cut to my screen yet. I am going to, I think, open this file in Procreate. I'm not quite sure how to do that because I've never gone from Fresco to Procreate, but we'll see how it goes. But most of that stuff is James's because he loves working in the program. Oh, there's a little import button. Let's see what happens. Anyways, this is my personal plight. So how have you been, Anthony? How was, we haven't seen you this week because you weren't here on Tuesday. Oh my gosh. How's the basement?
It's still coming along. He's still here doing some basement stuff. I think he's putting grout in because he's retiling one of the rooms, or tiling for the first time, I should say. Took out the carpet and is tiling now because when it rains, a bunch of water has just been coming into the basement. So
yikes.
If there are any bangs or loud noises, sorry. But I think all of the tile cutting is over.
I don't think we care, honestly. It's fine.
No,
it's
it was
more
incredibly
like
loud. It's like set out right outside my door, so it would have been bad. That's why I wasn't here.
Sorry about that. We missed you. But it was still a fun stream. We got to talk on the iPad last time, which is something I haven't done before. Did you see that we sketched while I was like...
I didn't see the actual stream. I saw the mod chat on Discord.
It popped off because the mods weren't...
Sure did.
The mods weren't able to mod in that chat.
Yeah, but figured it out, right? Because I think Rynn posted something. If you open up on the desktop, then you could add mods to your iPad stream.
Oh yeah, no, that was my bad. I got really flustered at the beginning because when you start a stream on the iPad, it starts immediately when you click the button, and there's no like background time like with the desktop version. You can set stuff up beforehand and then click live. All of it's only accessible after you click live on the iPad. So I would literally have to be like, hi, give me a minute, and then like...
I'm sure that's fine, especially for your peace of mind.
Which I have told the mods in the future I will do. And obviously, yes, it's a better system. I just, on this one, got flustered. So
yeah. It helps
This
to have
is-
that starting soon screen to give you a buffer of setting stuff up. Also, we have Alex over on YouTube saying, hi, just
Hey,
popping in
Alex.
for a few.
How you doing, Alex? You having a good day? A good day? Sorry, I said it weird, so I said it weirder. Tara is with me saying that she's guilty of this too. Thank goodness I'm not alone. I think that is a pretty constant thing with a lot of people who make digital files. It's really hard to have good practices of like organization and things, especially when maybe you're not the just most organized person in general. And so assuming that your digital life is going to be the same is pretty accurate. You know, I have a messy desk. I have a messy desktop. Do you get it? It's hilarious.
You're messy.
Rude. Okay, so this isn't exporting in a timely manner. So what I'm going to do is... What?
That Siamese cat in the Monstera.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, I ordered all of my Patreon stuff last night. So postcards and stickers are taken care of for the next few months, which thank goodness, because that was like a kind of stressful thing as well. But what we're going to do is on Patreon, I send out a monthly postcard and a monthly sticker. And the stickers this year, I'm making a collection of 12 cats amongst foliage of different kinds. And so that's something that we've been working on here on the streams, actually. If you look at the past few streams, there are a few cats, but one of them I did completely off stream, which Anthony is looking at now, which is the Siamese cat.
Sorry.
How dare you? How dare you?
I love it.
Thank you.
It's the
All
same
right,
reason
Fresco's
I
just
love
being a butt
Zorro
altogether.
And Atlas and my cat from childhood, Louise.
Ooh,
I love
Louise.
Siamese cat.
I didn't know Louise was Siamese.
Yeah, Thelma and Louise, both Siamese.
Oh, babies.
But Louise was more like dark feature in the face and the tail, and Thelma was a lot lighter, like a light gray and fluffier.
Wow, fluffy baby. I love it. Fresco's not cooperating at all.
It's taking longer for this one.
Now I'm just trying to open the file and it's like, nah.
Did you want to try Procreate?
Well, I'm trying that. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get this file open in Procreate.
Oh, I thought you were just going to animate something different in Procreate.
No, I was trying to I want to animate these raindrops. But honestly, if we need to, I'm fine with being flexible and just doing something else in Procreate. But it's just, I want to see if this is possible.
How long do you want to give it? I could keep track on time if you want.
It just keeps on not even opening. So I think we'll just open a new file in Procreate, I guess. A little sad.
If you know
is
the
there
dimensions,
anything...
could you just like guess where the raindrops are and animate?
I don't want to do that kind of stuff. What I want to do is think of like what would be something that we would enjoy animating if that is what you're feeling. So if there's anything useful / fun that you can think of that you're like, oh yeah, we've always thought about animating this. Anything you can think of?
Maybe a stream asset for in between, Like thanks
An
for
in-between.
watching or starting soon screen. Is there anything like that
Thanks
that
for
we've been
watching.
talking
Starting
about?
soon. Okay. Oh, like a transferal to Monkey Paws. I think we've talked about that before. And then maybe like a pop-up to say like join the Discord or something, but it only pops up like once every like, I don't know, 7 minutes or something like that. Anyways, we can switch to my screen now. I just have a blank Procreate document that we can start working on. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Sorry about all the, once again, technical difficulties. It's like the theme of the last year. Like just streams, technical difficulties. For the first like year of streaming, I don't think we had any significant technical difficulties, and then suddenly they just came upon us like a plague of pimples or something.
Plague of pimples.
Just trying to pop them one by one, man. It's not good.
Yeah,
we gotta
so
see a
we've got
dermatologist.
Procreate open. God. Also, Sophia's in the chat over on Behance saying, "Glad I could join live for once. I'm usually in replay land."
Replay land. We
and
love.
Tara
replay
says, land. "We love mess."
I like mess. Thank you, Tara, for reminding us that, you know, just because something isn't perfect doesn't make it bad. I'm trying to find a color that's just easier on the eyes than the harsh white. But
Pepto-Bismol pink.
I thought, okay, so the first pink was more
Pimple
Pepto-Bismol.
Parade? What did you call it?
I don't want to talk about that anymore. This is salmon, clearly salmon. And then I made it more of a dusty rose. See? Yes.
Whoa.
But what do you
prefer?
How
it fills the canvas when you drop
I
a
know,
color
the little
there.
animation of it. Let's see. Does it do a different animation if you place it somewhere different on the canvas? Oh yeah, it's from wherever you like leave off. I like it. Leave off.
What a quotable moment.
Let's do like a warm-up animation of just something fun. So what is an easy fast? So raindrops are a good one. Stars twinkling, sparkles,
swirly bits.
Swirly bits. That's I love fun. A good swirly bit. Let's warm up with a swirly bit.
We have Dark Hours in the chat saying the legend is back. The legend being Anthony Sims, that is. Leaves falling.
Leave off. Leaves falling. That would be very difficult, but also really satisfying looking. I haven't animated in Procreate for a while, so I'm just gonna try stuff out. Gloaming. What a good name for a brush. Yeah, I have Shauna's storybook and also the, I think, new storybook. Yeah, there we go. So we've got multiple options. Haha. That's the same color. Doesn't show up. Let's do a nice gold. Keep on brand. Oh, no. Not that. Okay, well, I'm grabbing the wrong stuff. It's fine.
Jake says
fine.
My animation classes are telling me ball bounce, haha, but that's not useful or creative.
Hey, it's useful and creative, okay? Boing, 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 boing. Squash and stretch. Squash and stretch.
That's what makes the world go round. A lot of Sword in the Stone. Uh-oh. Technical
Please go
difficulties.
On. I like it.
A lot of Sword and the Stone references. Meep meep beep boop bop.
I love you, Anthony. I've missed our robot boy. Robot boy, where you been? Smashed up toy. Are you lost again?
Did I tell you about that time I was on Overwatch and somebody's name was Coin Operated Boy?
Sitting on the shelf. He is just a toy. That's fun.
I know, I called them out for it. Well, I mean, that's got like a negative context to it. But
called them out positively.
I was like, hey, I know that one. And then we bonded about being in our 30s.
Cute! Oh, 30-year-olds. I love them. Good for you.
Dark Hours suggests fire. And then Sophia suggests foliage swaying.
Ooh, great ideas. All
How about foliage swaying in a fire?
Just like peacefully, like, breath of wind.
A sprout growing? And Jake says Anthony.exe has encountered an error.
Error.
I need to be updated, but I haven't backed up my hard drive yet.
Hey, on theme, buddy. Hey there, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna go another loop. Oh, that's too far. Whoop.
Dark Hours said a sprout growing. By the way. Did I say that already? a sprout
Good job,
growing?
you did.
Or
Yeah,
foliage
EXE,
sway?
it's backing up. It's backing up.
So just that simple animation scene from My Neighbor Totoro when they're all making the sprouts grow from the ground. Just do that real
Super
quick.
simple. Super simple. Okay, so by the end of it, we'll maybe like start coloring and stuff.
Jake says, I got a software update today. Booster.
Yay! Oh, hey, good job, Jake.
Yay, Jake.
Boosted.
I'm so glad you're the healthiest person.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're the healthiest person on the planet.
We can't have you doing anything that we don't want now.
Oh, okay. Really weird way to put it, Anthony.
Well, I'm calling him out in the chat in a positive way.
Oh, calling it out.
Fellow
yeah, exactly.
30-year-old.
Okay, Moira Rose.
Oh, did it come out that way? Shit.
Fellow 13.
Bleep. Jake Green says, definitely not the healthiest person. I still have a bruise from my IV last week, lol. I dropped a log on my leg and it's like my entire shin has a cut and bruise on it.
Oh no,
That's
you're a lumberjack. You're not supposed to do that, you know?
That's why it happened.
You're a lumberjack.
Because there's a pile of wood in the backyard and it got unsteady and I was trying to steady it and then it unsteadied on my leg.
I told my dad about your logs
Okay.
for his birthday.
Did he say thank you?
Of course. He said, "Oh, the dear boy." I love him so. What a
He waxed poetic.
Yes, exactly. I can't even do it jokingly.
The log fell, but not to the ground. It's right onto my leg.
Oh my gotta show Dad this stream. Oh, it's so good. A log fell, but not to the ground. Got
Jake
caught
asks,
in a tree.
did you wear flannel? I did not. I don't own flannel.
How dare you? We all had an imaginary Anthony doing this. Okay, so
Sammy wanted us to dress up in our Sunday bests and go out there.
I like that. All right, everybody ready to see the first Janky animation?
Oh yeah. Ooh,
oh, look at that!
It's
look
actually
at it go.
really nice. It's not janky.
Okay. It's pretty janky, but it's not bad. Hey, look at that. Look at that. We made a little living thing.
Yeah,
Don't you love it?
go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is good. We get some a little bit of confidence going into the next one. Okay, so what are we going to animate next? We had growing sprout, we had fire branch, we had
I think it was just fire. It wasn't specifically on a branch, but yeah.
No, it was swaying plant in the wind. Swaying foliage, right?
Swaying.
And then burning. So
nobody said that. I did.
Nobody said that. I did.
It wasn't an actual suggestion from the chat, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So no one will be disappointed if you don't draw plants on fire.
Except for you, my dear friend.
Oh, no. Also not disappointed. I just joke about things. Do you know how cute this amiibo is? It's like one of the cutest.
Go to the big faces. You got to show it off. Come on.
It's the small guy, so it's just gonna stay small.
He's just a little guy.
He's just right here, and that's why.
He's so cute. I think actually it was Ryan in Day Before Yesterday's stream was in the chat talking about how cute Yoshi's Island, the like style of it, so having cute. Everything handmade, aesthetic wise, so good. So wax poetic. Oh, I see my brother-in-law's in the
Brian,
chat.
Yarn Yoshi is best amiibo. Agreed. It's so stinking cute. And they come in multiple colors.
So good. Okay, so what's the next color you're gonna get?
No, it's just the green one for me.
It's just the green one.
If other people want to buy me the other colors, I'd say okay. And then dox myself for you. Wink.
My goodness. The things you say, sir. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I'm trying to think of how to do another animation because we made 22 animation layers. So I'm wondering if I should just use them and draw like to the side, and then we would have the same thing happening at a different place, or if we should let's do just another animation like that. Yeah, just another warm-up. We're keeping it light, okay, so that I can get my bearings and feel like I'm okay.
Yeah, Jake says it could be a little leaf campfire like in Animal Crossing.
A little bit of leaf.
really work
Wait.
that in there, huh? It could be
Leaf?
a little leaf campfire like in Animal Crossing. And every once in a while, a leaf floats up through the flame into ash.
And the whole world turns to ash.
Jake says, I missed the amiibo. Here, I'll show it again real quick.
Big faces. Big faces, show it.
Okay.
Yes, good, good. We need big faces.
It's this cute little Yoshi amiibo.
Adorable. Can we get him any closer, or is it
fully
fixed
naked.
focus?
Yeah, can't get any closer, sorry.
Oh, he's so
He's
cute. Look at
so
his
cute.
snoot. Ugh, the proportions on that guy. And the little things on his back are like 3D poofs instead of like a flat little dealio. Aw. And his tiny little shell.
His tiny little tail. Are you kidding me?
Oh my
Barely noticed
goodness. It's more like his back contours around the shell and just ends in a tail.
Yeah.
Like, whoops, there it is. So cute.
Chick says, I have that one. That's like the only amiibo I have. So cute. I don't blame you. It's one of the cutest.
It's so good.
Got a
But can
shelf
you
of
have
some-
lunch with him at Animal Crossing? So that's really what
What
the
do you
test
mean?
is. At Brewster's, you can have amiibos visit you if you have the amiibo. So I yeah,
I have kicks.
that's the only way I care about it, really. Kicks? Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh my gosh, bring
Nice.
him over. Sir, Kix is so cute.
Kix is
Ah, oh, look at that texture of the sweater. It's nice. Oh, yeah. Looking good.
He's
The
also
focus
cute.
can change. I saw it.
Oh, okay. I'll go big faces again and show you that it won't want to.
Oh, it wants to. Put your hand behind it like a makeup guru. Come on. Look
My
at that
hand is behind
Kix.
it.
So cute. No, you're supposed to do. Yeah, exactly.
This is so much better.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, skeleton is laying on your bed.
Oh, don't look at that. Those are my skeletons. They got out of the closet.
They're supposed to be in the closet.
Anyway, Kix.
They just flopped onto the bed like I can't deal with you.
You should have seen it when I first put it down.
Dramatic.
It was in the sexiest pose on accident. Ashley came in. She's like, "Did you do that on purpose?" I was like, "Literally, no. It just was all
Tell
like."
me you took a picture.
I didn't.
Please tell.
I did not. It's a bunch of stuff in my room that's usually in the other room, but we had to clear out the entire
I'm
room so the
happy.
basement could be paved or whatever's happening.
Oh, whatever.
Tiled. So there's a bunch of crap in my room that's usually not in here. So that's why I didn't take a picture of it. It's a bunch of crap in my room that I don't want in here.
It's
And
a
when I say
skeleton laying
crap-
sexily on your bed, sir. Okay.
It's at the
come
foot of
on.
my bed. This is the foot of my bed. The rest of my bed is
The
like
foot.
that way.
The skeleton is the foot. Wow. Well, I've gotten a dose of like dopamine or something from that. So thanks for
You're
sharing your
welcome.
skeletons.
So Jake, not the whole basement, just
Oh
one
my
room. It's like the
gosh,
living room in the
so
basement
good.
was
Yeah, they're
flooding, I guess you would say. Water kept
flush with
coming in.
rooms.
So at first our landlord replaced it with carpet and we were hoping that it would just not do it again, but it kept doing
Mhm.
it. So plan B was to tile it so that it doesn't ruin carpet anymore.
Band-aid fixes. But you know, that's something that you're largely out of control of. So like, yeah, just let him do what he's gonna do and do what you can, like getting your rent lowered for not having use of a room for so long. My gosh. But anyways, I hope that goes semi-painlessly.
Bye, Alex.
Oh, see you, Alex. Have a good day. Thanks for joining us. I am somewhat interested in like the process of tiling. If I were living there, I'd be like, hey, can I put down some tiles just to say like I can tile now, and then I would be able to tile another room in my future home.
I am too about like most of the stuff that he does around here. I always try to offer help.
Yeah, but I
But
totally
right
understand.
now
not.
we're not supposed to be around him because Ashley was exposed to COVID like 3
Mhm.
times. So he's just been wearing an N95 the entire time, and we've just been in our rooms, like avoiding contact with him. And he just goes into that room and then out. And
Yeah.
we don't see him at all.
He's
And
the...
we've got the windows open, so it's also
Secret.
very cold.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's
All of this
been
sucks.
very annoying.
Well, everybody send your love to Anthony in the chat so that he can feel the warmth of our presence.
Thanks. It's not too
Hug.
bad in my room. My window's closed, so I've got all my body heat from the rage that I've been feeling.
The rage!
Filling the room.
Luckily, I've got my rage,
Yeah,
so
you know, it comes in handy.
Sometimes. Other times, not so much. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right semi-transparent brush for these flames. I'm gonna do the flames. I think I just found it. It's not bad. Whoa. Also, I know nothing about fire. Like, people could spend their entire lives studying how fire moves and things like that.
Fire sprite or something?
A woman on fire, yes. But the thing is, I'm just giving a disclaimer that this is not going to be accurate fire. This is just me fire.
Me fire. I think that's
me fire.
fine.
You water. No mix. Yeah, I think it's fine too, and we're just gonna live with it. Although I'm gonna like redo it 5 million times, so just get ready for that. And I'm questioning what background to put it on, because if it's semi-transparent, then it's gonna be affected by the background color. So I'm just gonna try white and see what happens.
Oh, Jake, I already have an electric blanket actually, so
Jake.
Cross that one off. I just had to take it out of storage. I've been
Cross that
using
one
it.
off? What does that
I
mean?
think he's accruing rather a list of things that I need. But you could put flannel on there.
Things Anthony needs. A new house.
Oh, Kendall says we didn't have heat for 3 days because of the fire, and then it got to 0 degrees Fahrenheit, so we camped in the house basically. So many layers.
Yikes.
I have a picture where we all look cold AF on the New Year's Day wearing coats and hats inside.
So
LOL.
sad. Aww. Oh, LOL. Saddy sad.
Kendall said LOL. I didn't.
I know. No, I know. You would never LOL.
I mean, I would.
Never.
Can't give me permission, so it's hilarious.
How dare you? Alright. I'm being too precious with this. We need to just slop it. Oh no, I don't want to slop it, because if I... Oh, I chose a brush. I chose a brush. Not yet a brushy. No, I chose a brush that if I lift off, it'll do, you know, more... What do you call that?
Opacity?
Yeah, it'll become more dark.
Opaque?
It's like multiply over itself.
Thick?
Thick.
Kendall says at least we had
That's what I
electricity and space heaters. Well, that's good.
Definitely better than nothing. Space heaters are seriously the lifeblood of the home. When James lived in an apartment that was like freezing.
Oh yeah, that place.
Yeah,
Oof.
that place. It was hotter than outside in the summer, colder than outside in the winter. It was the worst place. And his cousin once stayed over and had the space heater on him all night. And he still woke up and was like, I'm freezing. And James lived there, but like the cousin was like, you live in bad situation. And James was like, sometimes I can't draw because my fingers are too cold to move. Anyways.
You do what you gotta do.
I mean, sometimes you do, and sometimes you just suffer for no reason.
Kendall
No, the
says
reason was
electric
the rent was
company-
$600.
Yeah. Kendall says the electric company apparently handed out 20,000 space heaters for those without heat after the fire.
Wow.
We dug ours out of the basement, but hearing that number was crazy.
That is crazy, but also, like, I wonder how many people that covers in that situation.
Jake goes on to say about James's old apartment, it was like reverse insulated.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, I'm the worst. Pay money to stay here.
And then
No,
says
thank you.
about the 20,000 space heaters. Yeah, how do you even get that many? You just were stockpiling them in the case, in the event that people needed 20,000.
Quick, all of the space heaters to Colorado now. But I mean, that's literally what is needed. So yeah, make it happen. There's a reason that we have emergency place. The whole FEMA dealio, it's to have space heaters. People who need them. That's the one. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to zhuzh off the corners that don't fit. Zhuzh, zhuzh, zhuzh. I guess that's the kind of... There are different types of animation. Some of them are more like liney like this, and then this is like a chunk animation where it's all just based on this shape of this, whatever. This shape, you know? So we can slide through them and kind of see what's happening. And what I want to do next is, and this is not going to be perfect. It's probably going to be pretty horrible to begin with. And then we'll just, see where we can go from there. Or we'll move on, whatever. But I want to have a piece break off. Like that.
Ooh.
Maybe that's too big for an initial piece. No, actually, sure. We're gonna have it be like that.
Jake says, I
It
like
really
the
do be
chonk.
like that.
Kendall says, chonky animation.
Yeah, Kendall knows all about the chonk. Kendall is a motion graphics. What do you call yourself? Because I know it's not animation, but it's like it can be animation, but like you don't call yourself necessarily an animator. So what? A motion graphicer,
Designer.
motion designer. Yay! Go Kendall.
Jake
So,
suggests
Kendall.
make it get tall first, the little point, before it breaks
Get
off.
tall. Is that tall enough?
Kendall goes on to say, sometimes I animate, sometimes I design, sometimes I do both.
Sometimes I do neither. Life is an enigma. I like it.
Ryan's in the chat saying, hi guys.
Oh, Ryan
no,
ended
motion
his
graphicer
stream.
works best.
Motion graphicer.
Bleep.
Oh no, I did multiple strokes because you made me laugh. Hey, we've got another motion graphicer, which is Ryan Selvey in the chat. Ryan, how did
Emphasis
Mercurial's
on
animation go?
PHICER.
I don't even know what you're saying anymore.
Sound
It's like
it out.
code that I'm not in on.
Sound it out.
I said, wait a minute, honey bunny.
Ryan's
Sound it
over
out.
on YouTube chat.
Sound it out. Ryan, what are you doing? You're supposed to support Behance. How dare.
Brian says, taller makes sense since candle flames go mostly up and down.
Up and down, left and right. It's so true, actually. Yeah. I just got a new candle that is vanilla birch, which I laugh at every time. 'cause I
Vanilla
think of,
birch.
like, vanilla birch. It's vanilla birch. Anyways, so I was hoping that the birch part would come out and it would be somewhat like a scent of woodiness, but it's much more vanilla. It's just vanilla, which I love. So I ain't complaining really, but just saying.
Ryan says, I didn't get to animate it. I work so slow because I'm a chatty Cathy.
Aren't we all? Honestly, that's why I have Anthony, in big part is to just be able to do more because I am too chatty of a Cathy to get anything done. I'll just spend the whole stream like, la 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 la. Oh, whoops, we didn't do anything today. Well, I hope you had a fun one.
Well, people keep showing up, so it must be fine.
Something's going right.
Jake says, my wife has a group chat with her friends called The Birches.
The Birches. I love it. Oh, that's too good. Okay.
Kendall
I'm gonna
says,
have
we need
another
new
one.
candles. We burned ours down all during the 3-day no heat period.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I would totally burn them all as well. Burn them all. Also, I have an affinity for looping animations. I gotta tell you, they are quite wonderful. So I'm gonna try to make this loop.
Ryan's over on Behance now saying, Anna shamed me here.
That's right. Know your place. I mean, you can be wherever you want, right? We love you everywhere.
That's true, we do.
Honestly, yeah, it's really nice to have support on all the programs.
We were just talking about you before the stream started and how much we loved you.
I was listening to your stream while Anthony was setting up, and he's like, "No, you're here with me, no distractions." And I was like, "He just beefed himself."
Yeah, I did say turn you off, but that I also loved you.
It's true, though. I should concentrate on what we're doing when we're doing something.
Ryan over on YouTube saying, "Look, your boy's gotta hustle his hustle."
Hustly hustle hustle. By the way, if you're on Behance or on YouTube, you should watch Ryan Selvey. You should subscribe to his channel and also follow him here so that you can see when he streams everywhere. Okay? Because he's streaming the good stuff. The good stuff.
YouTube blocked one of the messages that Ryan said.
What did he say? Inappropriate. Also, this looks like a butt.
I'm gonna block a message over on YouTube.
Oh no, is it more spam bots?
Yeah.
Fun times. Ugh. Get out of here, spam bots. Nobody likes you.
Nobody
Bye.
likes you.
I said you don't belong here anymore.
I'm gonna
Don't you see?
show it. He said, "Gotta give YouTube that love." And then he said in response to me saying to you, "Turn Ryan off." Turn me on, Anthony. Wait. Wow. Auto-modded. Jake says, "I just subscribed to Ryan's YouTube." Our competitor.
Thank you, Jake. Oh, what? No. Together we rise. Just like Elmo, you know.
Jake
Elmo,
says, "You are the
arms
king
out.
of this castle, Ryan."
King of the
Yeah,
castle.
I was about to send that to you when I was going to send like the burn it all down gif. I went with the other one, but the Elmo one was there.
It was there in spirit. Yeah, burn it all down. What was that in reference to? I can't remember.
Government.
Oh, student loans. Makes sense. Which, of course, if you guys haven't heard the news,
I think D. Ross is
Navians-
over on YouTube.
D.
The Canadian
Oh my
Pulse is saying, "Is this for
gosh.
women? Is everything going to work out? Life has been a
Oh
whirlwind
my gosh,
the
it
past
could
2 years."
only be
That's
D.
D.
Ross.
Ross.
What's up, D? How you doing?
100%.
Also, what was I gonna say? D and Ryan both being on YouTube when they are like the Behance. It's crazy. I love to see it. Hey, we're switching things up, okay? We're keeping it fresh. What? Oh, I have so many more frames if I want to make this loop. Okay, I'm not hating it at the
It's
end. I
not
think
that
that it's like
bad.
reaching.
You could give it cute little
upwards,
eyes and it
like,
could be a little
what?
fire.
Calcifer!
Hairspray.
Okay, sorry, I got really excited about that. Oh my god, baby. I believe, yeah, you can add a frame and make it a foreground element.
Oh, Jake's over on YouTube chat now too. I guess we're
Everybody
transitioning
flood.
over.
Flood. Oh no, I need to see where it is. I'm gonna guess where the eyeballs are.
Hey,
Let's
you might as well
just
guess
see.
where the rain is on that mouse image. Just do that.
Wait, why is it not foregrounding?
D. Ross is on Behance now saying, "I'm watching on YouTube now. Miss you guys. We miss you too, D. Ross." Jake says,
D,
"Both
how
are
you doing?
nothing."
Both or nothing? What the heck?
It's like all or
I don't
nothing.
even know.
If we were
Where did my
streaming on
eyes
Twitch
go?
as well, I'm sure Jake would support us over there 3 times simultaneously. Ryan says, "Yes,
Simultaneously.
please give me more YouTube follows." Oh, okay.
Have you not followed
Wait,
Ryan
I'm
yet?
logged
The
in as
heck?
Anna.
I have already followed Ryan on both of my accounts.
You have 2
It's got
YouTube
offset
accounts? Why do
eyes.
you have
Look at
2
it. Of
YouTube
course.
accounts? Put one
Because one
all
of
the way
them
outside
is-
of it. Ryan's
Oh my
here.
gosh.
watching.
Ryan's here. Okay, we have to
Put
have
one
eyes.
all the way
on
outside.
loading.
I liked it.
Watching.
Kendall's over on YouTube now.
Jake says, "I can't watch Twiff on my work computer."
I liked it.
But I would pull it up on my phone. Jake says, "I can't watch Twiff on my work computer." Anyways, I have
There
2
might be
YouTube
audio
accounts
echoing.
because.
Sorry about
Oh,
all of
hello.
Okay, I'm done now. It should be
I
fine
wanted
again.
it to be worse. Remember to drink water.
It was worth it so that I could follow Ryan, right? Right?
Obviously. Yes. So. Wait, Kendall says she has an echo? What's going on?
I
Echo.
went to YouTube on my profile, and
But
there
is it
was
still happening?
an echo because it picks up my desktop audio whenever I do something on my computer.
But you for sure fixed it.
I for sure fixed it. It's over now.
Okay. Cool. So I have 2 YouTube accounts because one I watch things on and one I post things on. And that's how I keep it separate and
Oh,
keep it clean.
Ryan says, no, not give me more YouTube follows. Give me more YouTube to follow.
Give me more YouTube to follow. Okay, so favorite YouTube channel, go. Kurtz Kazan. I know it.
Daviscourt. Oh, right.
No, I know what you like.
Your eye's been bugging you for an hour. Can you please
I
fix
got a
yourself?
little baby eyelash out of it, and then I just scratched a little bit, and it's fine now. Look at it. Okay. It's happy.
Alessandra's in the chat saying, I'm very sad right now.
Oh no.
I hope your grandma's okay.
I hope she's okay, buddy. I'm so sorry. Hugs, Alessandra.
Yeah.
There's
We're
not
talking about our favorite YouTube channels. If you want to get your mind off of it, you could talk about your favorite YouTube channel. Ryan says, in a nutshell, is my favorite, Anthony. Well, I think it's actually Jake Green's favorite because he introduced me to it. So as far as I'm concerned, Jake Green is Kurtz
hands
Kazan.
off. Dibs have been called. Wow. Let's see here. For me,
Jake
says, golly, I watch a lot of YouTube.
Just remove it, Anthony, about Anna's eye.
Take it off. Get it gone.
Alessandra says, but this looks great. Can't wait to see the final piece.
We'll see if there is a final piece. I'm just dinking around for now. If we make a calcifer, I won't be mad. But yeah, it's just a little flameo. Hotman.
I've been reading the second book of Kiyoshi. It's really good. They're in the Fire Nation right now, so Hotman is very relevant.
Nation. Excellent. I love that. By the way, I was talking to our friend Thomas on Instagram, and he recommended, what was it? Mythos by Stephen Fry, which is apparently
I have that
a lot of book. Oh, do you?
There's 2 of them. There's Mythos, and then there's another one that he does in the same vein as that.
Nice.
Can't remember what it was though.
It was something he said. It was like mythology, but all the gods are given like their own agency. And I want to definitely like dive into more mythology stuff and from around the world. I love folklore of all kinds, so it's always a good one to jump into.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this flame go high again and then snip it off.
Ryan says, also good mythical morning. B1M,
yes.
Ted, Ed, Architectural Digest, and Owl Kitty.
Oh.
Bon Appetit was also a favorite until the gates of hell opened surrounding it. Same. The test kitchen, I miss it so much.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, I miss it sometimes, but then I'm just glad that there aren't bad things going on.
I mean, yes, of course,
at
but
least
the test kitchen where it had all of them in it, it was
oh
a
my
good
gosh, I know.
feeling when the wool was over our eyes, but can't really go back.
No, exactly. That's the problem. Is a lot of channels honestly have been, I wouldn't say ruined, but like tainted for me, where it just feels like, yeah, I could watch it, but I'm always gonna have that in the back of my mind that like this was bad, that was not ideal. Like, it's unfortunate, but it's also humans, both the error of their ways and also my mind not being able to forget it. They're very human things. So
true, very true.
But we don't have to watch anything. We're just looking for entertainment, and where we can enjoy it, we should.
Yeah. Jake Green says Adam Savage is tested and Aural Nuts.
And Simone Yetch. Yes, I knew that Kendall was going to come in with that. Oh my gosh.
Is that how you pronounce that?
So much. Yetch, yeah.
Yetch.
Which I have learned through Kendall. Thanks for that, Anthony.
Do you think Simone ever does sketch stuff out on an Etch-a-Sketch and then call it an Etch-a-Yetch?
Actually, I believe that she has a project that was an Etch-a-Sketch that was...
And she didn't call it an Etch-a-Yetch? She must have.
Maybe she did. I don't know. I can't remember. But,
wait.
What?
You can't remember that, but you remember all about Bon Appetit. Fickle. You were saying human nature and human minds and not forgetting and...
Excuse me. Those are very different things. Simone, her
Yuck.
name being part of a thing and the problematic issues that we have in like everyday workforces, yeah, definitely different on my mind priority.
Why? I don't understand. Extrapolate.
Well, every day I'm reminded of the capitalist systems in which we were born.
Write it all
and how
down.
yeah. But what takes its place, Anthony? You can't fill a vacuum with happy air, okay? There's always
Nothing. We
something
go back
worse
to before
waiting.
the Big Bang. I'm fine with it. See you later, Stardust
I'm
friends.
not. Holy.
Ryan says, well, also
Gets
all
dark
of them
fast
have
around
like
here, folks.
successful careers afterward. But yeah, it makes me sad it doesn't have the all-star cast. And then Jake also suggests Luca Stricanoli.
Ooh.
And then Ryan says to Jake, the Arlnauts channel is hilarious. And Jake says, also Densel, Densle. And then goes on to say, this little flame guy will fill the space. That's right.
Oh, I so wish that I could just add to him in terms of like the shape. I wonder if there's a way I can do that. But I want to make him like squash and stretch a little bit more. Like make him a little squoopy, you know?
Do it. You have Hosea in the chat saying hello. Hello.
Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We are animating in Procreate right now. We're doing a little Flameo Hotman, which is a flame with eyeballs. If you didn't get that. And talking about YouTube channels. So if anybody has favorite YouTube channels, shout them out. We're all just sharing content. And if one person, like, we don't want to yuck anybody's yum or whatever. So if you find something that's just not your taste, where you're like, oh, I love Simone Yetch, but if you watch one of her videos and you don't like it, that's totally fine. It's fine. I find her quite universal, though, in a lot of ways. If you're down for like a calm, interesting video. I even love like the soundtrack. I don't know. She used this little trumpet sound, like instrumental in there, and it just makes me feel hopeful. I love it.
Makes you feel hopeful.
Yeah, I think trumpets are very hopeful. What do you think?
Depends on how they're used, I guess.
I'm playing it in my head, and you're agreeing with me.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
like,
that does sound
yeah.
hopeful. Wow.
I know, right? I
Specifically
told
that,
you.
in that context.
Agreed. What was I gonna say? Oh, Good Mythical Morning is also celebrating 10 years right now of being on the internet, which is kind of crazy.
That is quite a long time. Yeah.
10 years?
What were you doing in 2012?
I think we just talked about that the other day. No, 2012 was a year. I graduated in 2013. So 2012 was the year, I believe, that James went down to the Concept Design Academy, and that when he came back, we officially started dating, and that's what we were talking about on the last episode of Oops All Bloops, because we were trying to gauge like how long have we been in a certain relationship, and so I learned 10 years. Ain't it crazy? Didn't even know.
No. Yeah.
No.
It's one of those memories that just fades away because it's not that important. Jokes, throwback jokes. God.
I love it when you yell at me that you're
Studio
joking.
is also pretty good.
So good.
I think you
That
mentioned the
is
Try
A+.
Guys. H Bomber Guy is also pretty good. Does some deep dive topics like ContraPoints. ContraPoints also good. Lindsay Ellis. Rest in peace,
Jennifer
YouTube.
Nicholson and
Lindsay Ellis on socials is no more because the internet
Nicholson.
can be a very toxic, horrible place. So
Indeed.
that's too bad. Food 52, Bake It Up a Notch with Erin Jean McDowell.
Book on Pies.
Yeah, is that right? Erin Jean McDowell? I believe
Yeah.
so.
And her dog
Brimley.
Rudy Tooty Von Fruity.
Is it Brimley?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I can never remember, unfortunately. But what was the other food content? Oh, Binging with Babish.
Yeah.
I love Binging with Babish.
Is
Even
Sola
more
still
so
on there?
recently. No, she basically had like a guest spot for a while. But I think she's moved on to like her own channel more, or like She's on something more. What was it? It's like historical food.
Oh,
I haven't
that's
watched
right.
all of
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I follow her Instagram pretty
Is it
closely,
the
though. She's
History
really cute
Channel?
on there. I don't know.
I
The
think-
History Channel on TV now does like more alien stuff than history stuff.
Amazing. Check that out.
Interesting.
Jake is also recommending Anna Akana has good videos about self-improvement, human nature kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Ryan saying, I'm harassing a musician friend of mine to make a theme song for me, like a jingle Animal Crossing style, where it can then be remixed into multiple songs.
Amazing. Good. No, but that's amazing. I love it.
Is that why you're harassing your friend? Because they're saying it's hard.
Time and work.
Is this your friend from the Christmas specials? Also your roommate
Rico?
friend? Jake says, that looks so good.
Do you like how it moves?
Yeah, like that. The eyes static, everything else great.
Sure. And then it also changes color midway through because I changed the opacity of the brush accidentally. Anyways,
that's funny. Fire's funny. Like
yeah,
that.
it's a test animation, so that was just a little test. Is there any other test that we want to do?
No. Let's move on to the real thing.
The real thing? I don't even know what the real thing is.
We have about an hour left, so 7 minutes till monkey pause, but yeah.
Could you go to Big Faces for a second so I could make a new file without showing James's?
Okay, we're on Big Faces. Ryan says 2012, I was a freshman, sophomore in college.
All right, I'm back, so we can be back. Freshman, sophomore in college. Nice.
Kendall says same, and Ryan goes on to say, trying to write what you're saying, but IDK if spelling it right. Jennifer Nicholson, Food 52, H-bomb. Got it. I'm going to say yes.
Come on.
So it's Jenny Nicholson, and I think that's with a CH, like Nicole. Food 52, specifically Bake It Up a Notch, with Erin Jean McDowell. She's great. Love her. And then H-bomber guy, who does like deep dive video topic style things like ContraPoints, which I assume everyone's heard of. I don't know. How big is ContraPoints?
2
million plus, maybe. I don't know. Let's go to ContraPoints YouTube channel and see how many followers are on there. I only learned of ContraPoints when the J.K. Rowling video came out.
Yeah.
1.52 million. But videos get like 3 to 5 million views each. Crazy.
Okay, so here's the idea. I'm gonna have a flame guy with like legs walk to the left. Maybe not walk. I don't know if I want to give him stick legs to do like a bouncy little walk, or if it should be just a
hopping.
Floating, like a.
You can make him
but
like solid fire if you want.
Up and down. And then, well, the idea is the center here, this like circle in the middle. Oh, this is a weird brush. Interesting. It's like how much pressure you give it is how dark it goes. So high pressure is lighter, and then low pressure is darker. You can make it like a target. Anyways, I'm gonna get a different brush for this.
Nico
roll. I might just go with like a hard round. Is that weird? No, I'll go for a storybook so we have some texture. Anyways, and then we'll have him bob up and down, and then maybe we could replicate it so that there are multiple going behind each other. What do you think?
Yeah, that could be fun. Fire parade.
Fire parade. It's a fire parade.
Oh, it's Ryan's friend from the special that did the Drummer Boy song.
That did the Drummer Boy. Ba-rum-ba-bum-bum.
Yeah, but it was creepy and
yes, the many
scary.
teeth.
But also, I liked it a lot.
Wait, was that Tommy Siegel? No, am I crazy? Who was that?
Good singing voice that one has.
Beautiful.
Just
Gorgeous.
interesting words that were creeping me out.
It's
But I
creeping me
wanted
out,
to hear
man.
more. I don't know. I was very conflicted.
Poor Anthony. So what I'm gonna do first is just make it stationary. Oh, it was Tommy. Oh my gosh, Tommy is multi-talented. So Tommy Siegel also does is it birds with butts, and is that also the candy hearts? Does Tommy do all those?
I
Am I
remember the
crazy?
Candy Hearts book.
I have to look up. Sorry, one
Jake
second.
says
My brain is
Ozumok
going
has
off.
some pretty cool stop motion
Tommy.
videos. Ooh, like Pez.
Yeah, it's the candy hearts and also the bird butts. Oh my gosh.
Ryan confirms, yes.
If y'all haven't seen the bird butts, then go follow Tommy. It's very important.
Seems like Laura would appreciate that.
Absolutely. I know, I believe we have shown Laura. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make a stationary Flameo Hotman, and then we're going to move each frame so that it makes it go woo, woo. Okay? Sound good? Sound good. Da 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 ba-dum-ba-bum-bum. Now I've got it stuck in my head.
Teeth in my drum.
Teeth in my drum. Bum bum bum.
Teeth in my bum bum bum?
Drum bum bum bum. I guess we would probably want some secondary action of it going doom doom, so we'll have to do it.
Make
all
it
at
go
once.
woo woo,
Woo woo.
Ryan says. Also, we're getting pretty close to monkey paws, so don't get too caught up in whatever you're doing.
I'm caught up in it. It's already
Okay,
all
no monkey
over.
paws
I
today.
can't-
Sorry,
I can't
everyone.
do it. Sorry, I'm caught up. Get up in it. I think I'll do some keyframes and then we can do in betweens. Like animators.
Isn't that what you're doing?
You don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Sorry about the noise.
Oh my gosh, it's happening.
Should I turn off my mic?
No, it's fine. It's just exciting.
I'm gonna
Like, whoa, noise.
myself.
Me and my drum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so then when it hits the bottom, oh, I lost him. He's gone forever to me. I'm so sad. Okay, well, now that I'm alone, I'm going to talk a lot. So let me talk all the time. Blah, 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 blah. Jake says, is it a vacuum? Yes, it's a vacuum. Probably taking up some dust from tiling and getting carpet all out up in there. At least I imagine. Delete. The best a man can get. Okay. So this is the bouncing action. It's gonna go. Woo. Do you think that's too extreme? No? All right, let's see. Maybe if we play it. Do you like that? Can you imagine it with in-betweens? I love Silent Anthony. He's just approval.
I had two options, yes and no.
And you chose yes.
And no. You said, is it too extreme? And I said, no.
What did you say yes to?
Can I imagine the in-betweens?
Okay.
It's 4 o'clock.
Can't imagine
Monkey
the in-between.
paws.
Oh my gosh, it's happening. Okay, pause so that we can do some monkey paws.
There you
Ooh,
go.
ooh, ah, ah.
Transition.
This is transition. Oh, I'm sweating. Oh no, don't look. So to begin, we are going to don't laugh at me.
Your body's
To
a
begin,
temple.
we're going to
the water
put-
temple from Zelda.
The hardest temple to get through. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what that. Anyways, so we're gonna put our arms straight out in front of ourselves, fingers to the sky, palms away from us, so that we can curl our fingers into what we call a monkey paw. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. This is a hand stretch. If you haven't been here before, by the way. All right, and now we're going to put our fingers down, palms towards ourselves, and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ooh, ah, ah.
Good job.
Oh, Ryan, my basement's kind of being renovated, so...
Kind of. It's a
Ooh,
multi-month renovation.
2 months? 3?
Third pose, we're going to put our palms out, fingers down, and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
2 months, I think.
Your
actually.
shoulders down. Whew. And then fingers to the sky, palms towards ourselves, and curl them in. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. punch, 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 punch. And we're going to repeat these poses, holding for about a second each so that we can get a nice rest, a nice stretch in our wrists, if I can talk. And we are going to take care of our bodies in this moment. So take a moment to like close your eyes, give them a break from the screens. Maybe drink some water once you're done with the stretches.
No,
and
do all three at once. Close your eyes,
figure
stretch
out
with one hand, and drink with the other.
Figure out what in your body right now might be hurting or needs some movement or whatever. It's just a moment to pause and figure out what will help you. And also we need to do some prevention because we use our hands all the time. So giving them some kind of stretches or exercises or rest can all do good things for us in the future. Was that a crack on your end?
Every time.
Crack, crack.
Like your elbows go every time, my wrists go every time.
Everybody's got something.
And my fingers.
Jake did it.
What did you
do?
do?
Jake says forearms are tight. I did it, Anthony.
You closed your eyes, you took a drink, and you stretched with one hand at once. I like that.
All the things. I can do it all.
He can.
That reminds me of this morning I was making pizza dough, baking cookies, and making a starter for another loaf.
Right now.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to steal your shine. Nobody can dim your sparkle, Jake Green.
Shine stealer.
Shine, shine, hush, hush, eye to eye.
Oh,
all right,
Jake
so
left.
when we are done, bye. When we are done, we are going to gently shake out our hands to loosen them back up. And then we like to roll our shoulders and do a little bit of neck stretching.
Ew.
So put your ear as high as you can get it on one side. And then flop on over to the other. Flop. That's what I like to do. Flop.
How many times did you watch the PokeTunes Magikarp episode?
0?
What? It's so good.
I don't remember what you're even talking about. I'm sorry.
My memory. I literally said it less than 10 seconds ago. PokeTunes Magikarp.
No, I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Oh. Well, there you go.
And then look to the side as far as is comfortable.
PokeTunes is like a YouTube thing that
to the other
Pokemon company made, and they're like 10-minute or less stories, and they're done in like experimental animation style compared to like the regular anime. And the Magikarp one is so cute. It made me cry. Magikarp. And I watched it like 10 times. It's so good.
Okay, well, I'll have to watch that after this, obviously. And I'll also wiggle my leg noodles. What? Oh my gosh, my ankles. My ankles, for some reason, are super stiff. Probably because I put my feet up every once in a while and all my weight rests on them. That's how you get them strong.
It's called standing.
Yeah. I stand when I sit, don't you?
Oh, that sit-stand desk. Yeah.
Sit-stand. It's where you sit and you stand. And then you get sore all the ways.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
All right. Good monkey paws, everybody. Claps for you. Clap, 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 clap. And remember, if you have any pain whatsoever doing any of the stretches that we do, stop immediately, ice your arm, and rest. And if you want to find any other stretches, then either Google stuff and try them very gently, or find a physical therapist so that you can get some help.
Yeah.
We want to take care of our bodies. Okay. All right. Now, we've got some keyframes.
Look at him go.
I think I want less up and down, and I want it to be... I'm just going to move some stuff around. It's fine.
Kendall's doing stretches now because Kendall
went
to go get snacks.
Kendall, where'd you go to get snacks?
Kendall suggests you could also double the frames.
Oh, for sure. I just want to get a lay of the land before doing any of that stuff.
Alessandra is animating today, just a couple of quick practice things. So we did a little swirly animation and then a little fire animation, and now we're going to do like a bouncing fire animation, and we're doing the in-betweens just as positioning it before doing the final drawings. Is that about right?
That's about right.
Kendall says if you hold down on them, you can select how long you want them to hold.
Okay. And I am totally open for any advice from our motion designer friends, because I honestly do not know what I'm doing.
Graphickers, I think they like to be called.
Graphickers. Any of our graphickers out there?
Motion graphickers.
Hold duration. 2. Oh, did they all go to 2 automatically? How nice. Look at that. Oh wait, that first one, does it hold for longer? Hold duration 2. Hold duration 2. Okay, cool. Thank you, Kendall. Okay, so I think with more frames that will be good. So all I'm gonna do is probably just, should I draw more circles? Sure. I guess I could start with like a little bit of squashy stretchy. So at the bottom, I'm gonna make it more squashed. Oh, okay, so this is something that I miss from Fresco in every other program but Fresco, is the ability for my left hand to be the eraser. I could just have the little eraser tool to erase. Man, I miss that.
That is a nice feature. Kendall also
It's my
says
favorite.
it's just per frame. If you want total seconds, do as you did before in settings. This way you don't have to duplicate the frame 4 times if you want it to hold that long.
Say again. What?
Okay. It's just per frame. If you want total seconds, do as you did before in settings. This way, you don't have to duplicate the frame 4 times if you want it to hold that long.
Totally. I understand.
Jake had to go,
Although,
but he's back now because the dog got into the trash.
Oh my gosh, bad doggo. Why? Well, I'm sorry.
And then Kendall
How's
goes
the
on
trash?
to say, so the one in settings is like 24 frames per second?
I don't know. Settings.
The one on the timeline is per frame, holds within that second.
Frames per second. It's fine.
Ping pong.
I don't. It's, yeah. You like ping pong?
There's a
That's where it
Sky
goes back
Bison
and
in
forth
the
and back and
Avatar
forth and
Kyoshi
back and
book called Yin Yang.
That's a good name.
I love it. It's missing one of its front legs, so they have to like course correct every now and again when it's flying because it like lilts to the side.
Wait, what? They're not a character. They're a thing.
Sky Bison.
Sky Bison. Okay, I missed that it was a Sky Bison.
So usually they have 6 legs, but it has 5 because it's missing the front left leg.
Oh, baby.
It was attacked as a baby or something. I don't remember,
Oh,
but
baby.
it pretty much grew up like that, so it's used to it by now. And
Oh.
the air nomad that takes care of it has cute little conversations with it, and it's like, "Who's the lazy Sky Bison?"
Oh,
I
I love it. Oh, that's so
You
good.
guys should read those books. They're really good.
I would like to.
I'll bring over the first one when I visit next.
Sounds great. I want more books. Right now I'm reading a more informational slash I wouldn't call it depressing, but it's more of a heavy topic, which is Stamped from the Beginning. And it's good, like as in I want to learn all of the things that are in it. Even just the foreword was enlightening. Oh, it's a history of racist ideas in America. So it's how our systems have been built to be the way they are and how they benefit certain people and don't benefit others, but then also how specifically racism came to be. Like I'm starting through the actual chapters of it. The foreword took me a little bit to get through because it's very dense in information. And I don't process information while I'm learning. But the foreword was really just a good baseline for like a lot of people learning about these things, especially for the first time. I would totally like run it down for you, but I don't know if everybody wants to hear about everything.
How far into it are you? Maybe we'll exchange. I'll give you Kyoshi and you can give me that one. Who's the author on that one?
Starting. That is Ibram X Kendi.
Yeah. I
They
saw that book
wrote
going around.
How to Be Anti-Racist.
Yeah.
And this is it's kind of a similar subject, but it's more history based. So it's just, here is how we got to be here, and it's very enlightening, but also pretty heavy. Oh, we're ping-ponging still.
Ping pong. Kendall says, to answer earlier snack questions, I'm eating hippies, which are chickpea snacks.
Yes, I've heard of those. Are they good?
I think I saw those at Costco. Is that right?
Indeed. Yeah, I've seen them at Costco.
And then there's those snap peas. I got those a couple of times from Costco.
I should do this in a
they're
more
like
organized way.
air fried or something.
Air nomads.
They're really good. They go down easy.
They go down easy, baby.
While drinking kombucha, Kendall says, could I get any more hipster? Probably.
If you were riding a bike, but it's got to be an
like
old
a really
school
slacky beanie. And flannel.
Slacky beanie.
Slacky beanie, hipster.
We know hipsters around here.
Jake says, don't eat hippies.
Oh, you're stuck on Hippie Hill.
From up on Hippie Hill.
Poppy Hill. That wasn't the best.
Kendall says, I have flannel. It's just in the wash. Yeah, me too. It's just in the wash.
We need to go to a vintage store and get you some.
I think I had flannel. I just didn't like wearing it.
Why not? I've gotten rid of all squash and stretch, and I'm just going for forward momentum.
It's a caterpillar. It's an
See,
orange.
that pauses too much at the beginning.
Floating away in the water.
Why is that one? It has these duplicate things that are like too much. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
It's not the worst. It's not the best. I don't care. It's fine.
Anthony
what we're doing
checks
is
in
for
the
fun.
chat saying, I see animation happening.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Okay. I'm going to try to get something done before we have to end it today. So that's my goal.
We still have 45 minutes left, so plenty of time.
Should I start with that one, or I always want to start at the beginning, but I don't know if that's the best place to start. You get it? Excuse me for laughing. Well, yeah, there's a song that's like, let's start at the beginning. It's a very good place to start.
Is that a song?
Yeah, isn't that Mary Poppins or something? I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Oh yeah, spoonful of sugar.
Makes the medicine go down. You're supposed to get my references.
Makes the medicine go down. Medicine go. Sound of Music. Brian says.
Is that it? Oh, okay.
Good job, Brian.
You know all. Thank
Clutch.
you. Thank you.
Clutch with.
When was the last time you saw Sound of Music?
Okay, so we watched half of it about 4 months ago, and then stopped at the intermission and didn't pick it back up afterwards.
You are intermission going on the rest of the movie.
I really want to pick up the rest because it has one of the funniest parts.
Funniest?
Yeah.
Tell me.
The nuns take apart some car thing.
Ain't none of ya.
And then they're showing, like, I don't know, nun words. The headmistress, what they did, and they're like, sister, we've sinned, and like hold up a transmission or something. It made me laugh and laugh as a 10-year-old boy. And I'm imagining it. I still will laugh because I'm still laughing. It's
10-year-old boy.
22 years.
Best joke he's ever encountered.
So good.
I don't know what you're talking about because I don't remember that part at all, but it's been a minute for me too.
Zach in the chat saying, make the animation 60 frames per second.
60 frames?
So smooth. So much hand animation.
Wait, is the max 60? My gosh.
Oh, it's not the...
Ah!
There it goes.
Let it go! What feels right?
Jake says, the beginning is a very good place to start. And Kendall says, Mary Poppins, ... And
Y'all.
Jake says, I was like 8 years old when The Sound of Music came out. You weren't alive, I don't think. Wait, what?
What's happening? He's 110 years old. You don't know? Duh.
What?
I don't know when The Sound of Music came out, so like, but yeah, I always mistake them in my head. I think Sound of Music and
65.
Mary Poppins.
One is based in reality and the other isn't.
Indeed, for some reason they kind of fit though in my brain.
Mary Poppins was 64. So just 1 year apart. She was on a roll.
I'm on a muffin.
High school. Last
You
time I
remember
saw
high
it, Jake
school.
clarifies, 8 years old. Oh, we must have watched it around
okay,
the
there we
same
go.
time. In our youth.
In our youth. Can you imagine if you found out you watched the same movie on the same day as somebody as a kid?
I mean, chances are likely because theater going happens quite often.
Oh, I guess that's a good point. But still,
Hmm.
I was at a dinner once where two girls found out that they had grown up in the same place in China like 20 years earlier. Earlier.
That's different than seeing a movie.
It is different, but
That's more
love them both.
profound. What?
Yeah, I love them both though.
Well, it's like finding out we pet the same dog when we were younger.
Heck yeah, we did pet the same dog, Jake.
Jake, oh.
Jake was so good. Oh no,
I've always
I
been
need
a
this to
fan,
go down.
yes.
From all the way back then. There.
Jake says, I was negative 23 when it came out.
Negative.
Amazing.
How old will you be when you see it again? That's the real question.
Positive 23 from now, so 50 something.
Cool.
Kendall says,
I wanna.
what I was
continue.
watching just recently that had both Mary Poppins and Sound of Music in the joke. What?
She watched something that had both Sound of Music and Mary Poppins as a joke.
Is it a
A
riddle?
reference?
Yep, it was a TikTok.
Ah, those TikToks. It's a spoonful of sugar that gets you out of Nazi Germany.
Whoa.
Yeah?
Alessandra says, y'all,
that how
I
it
have
goes?
this moth still in my house. Not sure if you're going to remember. It's been here since last year and it won't leave, and I don't want to kill it. It might be a different one. That's my guess. I don't know if they
It's
live for that long.
possible.
Do they? Let me
no, it's
Google
the
it.
only moth.
How long do moths live? Okay, so this says painted ladies, which probably isn't the moth that you have in your house, live 15 to 29 days. I'm
Well, okay,
thinking
so-
maybe it's a different moth.
First, what kind of moth is she encountering? Because
Adults
if
of
this
this
is the
species may
deathless
survive
moth,
for 8 to 9 months or longer. I guess some of them live for months, so maybe.
Possible?
yeah.
possible. So you're saying there's a chance.
Maybe it's a mutant moth.
Mutant moth. I like that idea. Should we draw mutant moths instead of this?
Pretty cool. Yeah. Jake will be 56 the same year it came out. Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
It all comes together.
It all comes together.
Alessandra says, yeah, maybe it's the moth's cousin then. Haha. Maybe.
Ask it. Are you related? And they're like, we don't all know each other. Rude. I like moths. What's your favorite kind of moth? Have you found one?
The one from Lord of the Rings where you catch it and then it
Oh my
calls
gosh.
the giant eagles for you.
I was Gandalf just then. Did you see my cosplay?
So great.
I really want to be Gandalf. I want to bring fireworks to children and they turn into dragons that scare people. But like in good fun where they laugh at the end, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Can I do that? Can I live that dream?
Yes.
Every day I live my dream.
Honestly, I'm surprised that something like that hasn't been showcased yet because I've seen
Yeah.
fireworks that explode into like smiley faces. Why can't
Where
we
are the
get
dragons
a
at?
dragon one?
Y'all.
I mean, I get if it doesn't like whoosh over everything and whatever.
No, I
But
don't.
if it
I need it to
can
be like
explode in the
that.
sky and look like a dragon, I think that's a good first step.
If it looks like a dragon and it acts like a dragon.
I bet
Why
they
not dragon?
could layer it on a river if you position a bunch of barges in front of each other so that it looks like it has some sort of motion. And if you think of those drones that have the lights on them, they do like firework shows sometimes where they do lights at different times, and if they've got like a whole horde of drones, I'm sure they could animate it in a 3-dimensional space that looks like a dragon flying around.
I love that idea. Can you make it happen?
I wonder
please?
if it already has drone dragon.
Drone dragon. Do 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 do. I've got Hippie Hill from Group Love stuck in my head, by the way.
From Up on
Anybody
Hippie
wants to be
Hill?
on a-
That was a real song by
Hippie Hill is called. Yes.
Maroon 5.
Group Love. Group Love. Y'all seeing what I'm seeing?
Fireball.
Ah, look at it go. That's a pretty sudden drop. Should I add a frame? Should I add a frame? Frame. Oof.
No, I think you like it too much. I don't know if you should add a frame.
Okay, I'll stop. Just a spoonful of uncertainty makes the animation change. What I really, really want. I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. I want to. Can you guess what song is stuck in my head now?
Spice Girls.
That's the song. How did you know? Dang, he's a mind reader. Baby, it just won't last.
Should we keep the title of the stream Making It Rain?
No, make it fire. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end.
Oh man, I want some of that pizza that you made.
Oh, the dough is resting. I will make it tonight. You want to drive on over?
No,
Mr.
I can't
Exposed.
come over yet.
Yeah.
Ashley's got a test tonight and another tomorrow.
How many tests has she taken?
Well, she was exposed like 3 times. So
Dang.
this will be
It's
her
this crazy wave,
4th
man.
test tonight and then 5th tomorrow.
Wow. Good for her for being responsible in the testing of everything. I'm really glad that she's doing that because I know this is probably taking a lot of work to get that many tests and make sure. But yeah, I hope y'all are doing okay in this wave. It is insane how many people I know have gotten sick recently. And it's scary because it feels like just everybody's dropping like flies. Luckily, when they're vaccinated, it seems like they are having less of a intense case, which is good. But that's never a guarantee. Get vaccinated, get boosted. Please, please, please.
All 3 people that Ashley was exposed to were vaccinated and boosted.
Yeah, it can still happen. Breakthrough cases are a thing.
And the loss of smell and taste happened for one of them, which I'm scared of. That sucks.
Definitely. I mean, all of it sucks. You don't want to be sick.
Yeah, the long COVID thing, though. I think a lot of people are just like, well, I got vaccinated, I'm boosted, so it's just going to be a mild case. And
it's not guaranteed.
Not guaranteed. And long COVID. Like, even if it is mild symptoms of like a cold or whatever, you could still lose your sense of taste and smell.
Well, and does anybody want a change in their quality of life?
No.
That's the question.
And for
It's
some
like,
people, it
are
gets
you
altered where they just feel like
Yeah.
everything tastes and smells like garbage, which is horrifying.
Absolutely. Also, I know that my big thing about it is I don't want to give it to anyone. And I'm very, very deathly afraid that I would just have no symptoms and not even know.
Yeah, the
So
asymptomatic
that's,
stuff.
yeah,
True,
always a
true.
possibility.
Jake says, "Yep, my boss and her family are all sick. Me and my family are getting tested on Tuesday." Kendall says,
Oh,
"Yeah,
good
it
for
feels
you.
like I suddenly know like 10 people that have it. I want to warn people that mild just means you're not going to a hospital."
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It is a big fat bummer, especially when I know that people are tired and they're just like, I want to do things, but it's really not the time. It's unfortunate, but it isn't.
Alessandra said, "Yeah, at my work, 6 clients were all positive for COVID, and this was only one day. Please be careful."
Jeez. Definitely be careful.
It's supposed
N95s for everyone.
to peak at the end of January, so we're not even in like the peak of it yet.
I saw this thing that, again, if I ever say anything on here and I'm not 100% certain of something, I'm going to give this disclaimer. If I read something, it might not be verified. So, like, do research if you're really interested in it. What I read was there was an article saying that there was a water treatment plant that was saying they could accurately see who had COVID live time because of like the amount of particulates in the water that had COVID.
That sounds familiar. I remember early on they were testing like sewage to see just how many people in an area were positive. And they were doing that batch testing where they would test like 10 people, and if a batch came back positive, then they would individually test those 10 people just to like expedite area testing and try to get it done quickly, but then be more thorough when something did come back positive. So that sounds credible.
It sounds like maybe it could be a thing, but I don't know necessarily. Like the thing that the article said was the person who is monitoring that amount had a huge sigh of relief when the spike suddenly started going down, because they were saying like, this is the best case scenario. We kept on seeing it go up to incredible numbers, and now we're seeing it go down. So they were hoping that like, okay, the wave is starting to ebb. This was, I believe, in Baltimore, I want to say. Again, my memory is not exact, so please don't quote me on this, but it was only in one area, and so they were just saying like, in this one area we might be seeing the end of the spike, which would be lovely. Any day sooner would be a day better, but that kind of thing is what we're looking out for, I'd say, to feel like there's being progress made on these fronts, because sometimes it just feels ambiguous, like, okay, well, either we're going to stay inside forever or we're just going to live our lives how we live them, you know, and you can't really do either. What you have to do is like measure it by your surrounding area, by likelihood, by risk mitigation, and it's always going to be a risk. There's always risk. But I feel like this is the kind of stuff that I wish was being talked about on the governmental side of things. Like if there was more press conferences about, here's just a recommendation for how you should deal with this stuff. And I know that a lot of people feel very different ways about the CDC now that they are giving recommendations clearly based on what employers want and need from their workforces. So yeah, it's hard to feel like you can trust a lot of different sources.
I know,
which is unfortunate, because that's what we need right
especially
now.
from the government side of things. Switching it up a little bit, I got an email from Disney on Broadway where it was like, we're having a special on Aladdin in your area where buy one ticket get one free now, between now and like February 12th or something. It's like, guys,
read the room.
No, what? You're Disney. I don't think you need this right now.
They need it. They need it.
Just
like overhead, Anthony. Come on. Anthony, we need your donations to Disney to stay open.
You have my subscription to Disney Plus, and that's all you're getting from me right now. I'm also sad because the Bob's Burgers movie is only going to be in cinemas, and I was really
Of
enjoying
course.
this streaming on HBO stuff
I
that was
know.
happening. And with the Disney thing where they were having it available a little while after, I hope that's the case with Bob's Burgers movie.
Yeah, like with Encanto.
Yeah. Wait, was that Premiere Access? I don't think it was it?
No, it was. I believe it was available in theaters sooner than streaming. I think.
Oh, I
Was it?
loved Encanto. That was great.
What's the song that you've gone back to?
Oh, I was just gonna ask you the same thing. What's your top 3 favorite songs? Because I feel like for most people, it's Surface Pressure. We don't talk about Bruno. Those are like the top 2. I like her other sister and her song. I don't know what it's called though. Bring It In, maybe?
I have no idea. I really haven't gone back and listened to the entire soundtrack yet. I've only done picking and choosing. So we don't talk about Bruno and Pressure, whatever that was called.
Surface Pressure, I think it's called.
Yeah, I think Surface Pressure is such an outstanding one, especially on re-listen. You're just like, this could be its own movie.
One after watching the movie, and then after watching the movie again and listening to the soundtrack, we don't talk about Bruno's probably taken the number 1 spot just because it's got such a diverse track or sound because everybody sings in it. Did you see that video on YouTube where it was we don't talk about Bruno in 21 languages?
No.
And they just go through the whole song, but then at different beats they like cut to a different language.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really good.
I like that. No, I haven't seen that. And the other one that stood out immediately to me when I saw the movie was the Family Madrigal. So it was just like the describing their powers to the kids of the town, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
But it had a really catchy beat, and it was another ensemble. But yeah, I want to reconsider that over time.
You guys should sit down and watch Encanto because I remember you said that you just had it on in the background, but it's a really good one.
I've considered it. We've been watching a lot of movies lately, honestly. We just finished Army of Thieves and Army of the Dead, which are 2 movies that were kind of wrapped into the same universe. And I enjoyed Army of Thieves a lot more than Army of the Dead.
I don't know if these. What is this?
They're just Netflix movies. And I say just Netflix movies, like, just those. But no, it's sorry, I'm trying to second guess myself here with the eyes. Okay, so we watched them backwards, and I think I enjoyed that more than watching them forwards because what came first was Army of the Dead, and it's a Zack Snyder film, and it was kind of like a different take on the zombie genre and like a little bit world building for like other possible movies in the future. And so I'm gonna have him blink here. Then they had a really strong character in that movie, and so they did a prequel with just that character and then another like ensemble that they built around him basically. And honestly, so the actor who plays that character that they based the whole prequel off of also directed that one, and I think it was stronger directing as well as just the story was more my vibe because it's more of like a heist film than a zombie film.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, it had a lot of character to it. I wouldn't say it was like my favorite movie in the world, but it was definitely like that was a good movie kind of thing.
A good zombie movie.
It wasn't really a zombie movie, it was more of a heist.
Oh, okay.
Army of Thieves. So Army of Thieves is the prequel to Army of Dead.
Oh,
and
I see what you're saying.
Army of the Dead is the zombie one with
does the Army of Thieves end with like a nod towards what's coming?
Indeed.
And Dead. That reminds me, I was going through a list yesterday and I saw a show on HBO that was like Clue and like Knives Out and
you
Agatha
know how
Christie.
I feel about that. Oh yes,
and it
what?
Has Maybe
what is
from
it?
Arrested Development.
Oh my gosh, Maybe! I love Maybe.
I'll look up the name of it again, but it sounded right up our alley. It sounded like it was mixing a bunch of genres together, like mystery, but also comedy and some drama. So it sounded like it was
Dramedy.
gonna be a really good one.
A dromedary with dropsy.
But I've been watching a lot of the other two on HBO currently, and I like that show a lot. And it got renewed
other two?
for a season 3. Season 2 just finished in September of 2021. So it's going to be a little while before season 3 comes out, but it's good. It's got Broad City vibes.
Nice.
I like that.
You and your Broad City, you know.
I like that. Search
I
Party. That's right. Thank you, Jake Green.
Jake knows everything. Look at his little blink.
Aw, cute.
I think there's something about it. Yeah. What do you think?
I like it. It's cute.
It's got a lot of chaos going on in those flame frames, but
Flame frames.
it's something.
Kendall says cute.
Alright. Is there anything else that we can add that would make it cuter? Should we add more frames?
60 of them.
Not happening, friends. So sorry.
Kendall says
Should I just
secondary
hold on longer?
animation, more sparks.
Wait, these aren't held? What? I thought we did the double. Nope. 2. 1, 2.
Brian says adorbs, and Tara says so great.
Thanks. Trying. We'll see.
Jake
I
says,
I
this
guess
animation is looking
it's
great.
Little. She likes my Spark.
Yeah.
Let's add some sparks. Where do you imagine sparks on here? Just the
Trailing
whole
behind,
time, like
probably.
following, but go a little trail of like. I don't want it to just be one moment where it's like, but I want it to be like all the way.
Oh yeah, that could be cute, and you could have some of them like pop out in little sparkles.
Pop out in little sparkles.
Yeah, like when they fade away, they could just become like a sparkle, and you know that.
Oh,
4-line
totally,
thing.
totally. The little 4-line thing. Agreed. 4 lines are good. All right, so around here we could start seeing. I'll just do like little gold dots to start with, and then we'll see if we want to add little sparks to them. Beep. Bop. So if he's like leaving a trail of sparkles, I imagine they would like float slightly after him. Like that? Yeah?
Yeah.
And then there would be like a new one here, maybe?
And Brian was saying at the bounce, so maybe a bigger secondary animation at the
Yeah.
bounce.
I agree. So these guys are kind of arching down as they travel. And then maybe we'll only have like 4 until they fade, something like that. So this will be like the last one for this guy, last one for this guy, third one for this guy. And probably back here we could add another like new guy. And this guy gets a second. Wait, where did the... Okay, it's quite the jump. So we've got boop, 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 boop. Okay, and then 2 more. 2 more new guys. Hello, welcome to the party. And sorry, I'm trying to keep track of these guys, so it's taking all my brain power. So this would be the 3rd one for him. Too big. Second. And we'll have another new one. It's happening. Okay, now we're gonna do like a little test. Or this has been the test. So we're gonna see how it looks. What do you think?
Oh wait, you're not showing a lot of it, right?
No, it's just the beginning
Oh,
right here.
right.
You see?
Little trails of sparks. Yeah, they're kind of cute.
Okay, tell me what could be better about it.
I like the chunky flame that comes off. I think we need a little bit more of those. I think those sparks are nice, but I don't know if it's giving me the flamey feel.
Okay. I don't know what to give you, but
The bigger chunks.
I will try. So if it's bigger chunks you want, then it would be like right here, between here, that like a new chunk would come off of that bottom part.
Or maybe the bigger chunks are just more interspersed with the sparkly bits, like that you were drawing.
Bigger chunks were interspersed with the sparkly bits. I'm having a hard time imagining what you're thinking. That's all.
Oh, okay. Well, just do what you think looks right.
I just keep describing it, but in different ways.
So the chunky bit that you have coming off of it right now, those secondary animated ones, I think that would look nice interspersed between the sparkly bits instead of going over. They go between the sparkly bits.
Well, the sparkly bits have only been added on to the beginning of the animation. That's why I was just testing whether we like these or not, so that I could add them consistently behind the character the entire time.
I just don't
you know
like
what
them
I mean?
by themselves. Is my thing. But...
Okay, that's what I don't think I understood, because I thought you were saying you didn't like them altogether.
Not as they are.
Okay, so you want me to add more so that you like what we have?
Just some more of those chunky bits interspersed with the sparkly bits.
Chunky flame bits.
Yeah.
Is the chat clarifying at all?
No.
Chat, clarify Anthony's meaning for me.
Maybe it's just not clear. I know what I want. Do it.
Yeah, I think you need to draw it for me. Okay, so no, it's too far. Like back here. Imagine that those sparkly bits are consistent behind him for the duration.
Mm-hmm.
And that they disappear with time. So they're always like just a little bit behind him, but they disappear after a while. So you don't see them, like there wouldn't be sparkly bits back here when he's over here. They would just be like behind him a little bit. And then at certain points, like we said, at the apex of him going up, he would have a little bit more present sparks. Like they would be a little bit bigger, and they would probably do the little ding, you know?
Yeah.
And we could definitely make these more of like instead of just little dots, they could be more like a little spike in the middle and then they go to dot kind of thing. And then I guess I'm just confused about the flame bit. Like I'm adding this flame coming off, like another little chunk, because it felt like the flame could do that at this point in the animation. You know what I mean? Like it was long enough. Beep, bop. So this one, I'm gonna shorten a bit. And we'll have another little bit of that going off.
People like the idea of some chunks, some sparkles, and sparkly chunks. And Brian said, sounds like those sparkler wands that get waved all around, where it's got different sizes coming out of it.
Different sizes. Okay, so let's play with these guys. Sure. I think this is the color. Was this the color? Sure. Yeah. I think it is. And since this is... No, look at this layer. There we go. Beep, bop. Okay, so this one is the middle chunk. Let's make it... Oh, that's not the same color. You lied to me. Color palette. Where is it? There. Okay. We'll make it a bit bigger. Just as a test. Oh my gosh, not that big. I know these are like super small changes, but I'm just testing right here.
Annika's in the chat, by the way, saying hello, everyone.
What's up, Annika? How you doing today? We are playing with some animation, so we're trying to figure out what kind of sparks feel good. What do you think?
Oh yeah, looking good.
Do you like it when it goes sparky, or do you like it when it's a dot and then mixed spark? Should all of them be big sparks, or should they have some small sparks, some big sparks? So
Some
that's the
small,
question.
some big.
Okay.
That's the answer.
Thank you. Trying to clarify questions so I can get clear answers. Okay. So. Beep. This is the first one of this guy. So second one, I'm going to make a little bit bigger. Oh, hello, low battery. What's up?
We have about 15 minutes left. Let's see if we could squeeze out the rest of that juice.
Juice it louder. On the big ones, I'm going to give them 5 frames. So beep. Okay. Now we've got a few dots to catch up on. This guy. This guy. So tell me a story about your life.
Before I do
I'm
that,
animating
Kendall
these.
suggests it might be easier to see with less onion skin layers. Lots of sparkles.
I don't think I'm having too bad of a time seeing them. I'm just trying to make what we all have in our heads happen on the screen. No big
Sounds
thing.
Good. A story about my life.
Story of your life, you take her home.
Not sure. Maybe like a prompt or something. A story of when type of thing.
Oh, a story of when you became friends with Corinne.
It was high school. I don't remember meeting Corinne. Was that weird? Did you introduce me? How did I meet Corinne? This is a bad story.
The worst story, told in 3 parts.
You were friends with her before I was, so it must have been through you.
You think so?
Yes? Tell me the story of how I met Corinne.
I don't have that one in my pocket, but
Dang. I'll have to ask her. She has a better memory than we do.
Why is that? Why do we have such brain holes?
I don't know.
Curious. Oops. I'm gonna make that one a little smaller. Beep. All right,
I
check
need
it out.
to go grocery shopping.
Oh, what you gonna get? Do you have any plans for
Literally
something to make?
All of the groceries.
Every single one of them. But do you have any plans for like making a certain dish?
I do, yes. I wrote out a whole list of like a week's worth of meal planning from that Mediterranean cookbook that I've been using.
Yeah.
But then ice happened and snow happened, and then I got tired and didn't want to do it one day, but then I didn't want to go and it was too busy, and then COVID stuff was spiking, and then Ashley might have been exposed, and I was like, I don't want to go to the store when I might be carrying it. And now I'm just hungry all the time.
My God. Okay, so I'm gonna get some groceries delivered to you.
No,
so
we're
that
getting to the point. Like, if she comes
those.
back from her appointment tonight and it says negative, I'm going tomorrow. I need
or I could just get you groceries.
No, that's okay. I could buy my own groceries. I just don't like spending the extra money on the delivery fee. But I was looking at the busy hours at Costco and other grocery stores, and I was going to go during non-peak hours, which is before Saturday and Sunday.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I guess.
I want food again. I'm so tired.
Food's
of
really
rice.
good, y'all. Like, get some good food. I should bring you something. Nice.
No,
soup.
don't come over here.
Soup for your soul. I won't go in. I would just drop it off.
Oh, thank you.
If I have stuff to make soup. We're also low on groceries. You know how it be.
Oh, Jake says, Anna, Tig Notaro replaced one of the actors in Army of the Dead after they finished shooting. Could you tell she was added in post?
Wait, who's Tig Notaro?
The comedian. Short hair, usually. I'm not sure what she looks like in the movie.
The pilot?
The pilot, maybe? I don't know.
Wait, say Jake's thing again.
Tig Notaro replaced one of the actors in Army of the Dead after they finished shooting. Could you tell she was added in post?
I couldn't tell that any of the characters were added in post, so no matter what.
Oh, Kendall says Tig kind of looks like Tom Cruise. Yeah, a little bit.
I would have to see a picture, but I'm guessing it's the pilot.
Stand-up comedian has some good material.
Yeah, because that's the funniest character, I'd say. That's crazy though. I can't believe they added a whole character in post.
Yeah, that is strange. I wonder why. Why did they have to replace that other character? Tara says, I usually do that at Whole Foods and Costco. And Brian says, you guys have been my meal making mates this afternoon.
Yay! What'd you make?
Yeah, what kind of meal? Tell me all about it.
Everything about it, please, in detail. I need this.
So I can imagine it while I eat my plain white rice later.
That's so sad, Anthony.
No, the plain white has been nice because I've been flavoring it with stuff, and I just got tired of the flavoring I was using, so having it just plain was like a
new and fresh.
Refresher. Is that sad?
I'm crying for you.
Oh, Kendall says plain white rice is perfection. Brian
okay,
says
did you put like salt in the water at all?
Yum. No.
See, that's Kendall, what he's doing wrong. No salt, no butter. What are you doing with your life?
I put coconut aminos on it from Bragg's.
Yeah, that's like soy sauce.
Yeah, it's like soy sauce. But healthier, I think.
Yeah, I think that doesn't make up for like not having flavor in the actual rice though.
Most of the time I would agree with you, and most of the time I was making it with better than bouillon in the water, so not adding salt necessarily, but better than bouillon, like a tablespoon.
Probably got salt in it.
Yeah, it's got a high sodium amount, but not salt specifically. And then I would add curry powder, and that made it so tasty.
Yum.
And then I was also sometimes adding Italian seasoning with sun-dried tomatoes, artichoke hearts, and what are the green olives called?
Castello-Vetrano?
Yeah.
Or
Castello-Vetrano, that one. So yeah, I was flavoring it a lot, but then I just got to the point where I was out of sun-dried tomatoes, or maybe I still have a little bit left out of some of the stuff, or just wanted different flavor than what I had been having, so I just went plain. There, that was that. I do have saffron. Brian was saying that he used it.
Wish saffron was cheaper. Yeah, that's.
I do have a little thing of saffron. I got it at Costco because it seemed like a good deal, and also at a really cute jar. So definitely keeping that afterwards. Worth the investment.
Cute jar.
The Mediterranean cookbook, I have had like a saffron rice recipe, so used it in that, but that was the only time I used it. Like 2 threads of it, whatever you call them.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, saffron. Brian, drop your saffron recipe.
Yum yum yum.
I want to know what to make.
Jake says, it's like my favorite thing about the movie. They replaced the other actor because of multiple harassment allegations against the original actor. He was fired and completely replaced. It was great. Amazing. I love that that's a possibility of
They're
like
out.
We can and will replace you. We take Nazaro every time.
Imagine. It's like, Tig, you got another gig.
I love it.
Gig for Tig.
Gig for Tig. Hashtag it.
I love it.
Let's make it a thing.
That's amazing. Okay. All right, here, I added a big spark. It's not that big.
I was going to say I missed it.
And it's kind of slow.
I like the trailing sparks now. They're cute.
Oh, okay.
I like them now.
Instead of the hatred that you had before.
Is that what it's coming across like?
I mean, it wasn't necessarily hatred. It was ambivalence, which I think is worse.
Cool. I'll let you know how
much
I hate it next time.
About a thing. Yeah, exactly. I want a yes or a no, not a
Well, it was a no. And then I tried to follow it up with a description, but it wasn't coming across like 3 times after I tried to describe it. So that's where the ambivalence came from of like, I'm tired of trying to describe this, so I don't care.
So the important thing is we need to get like a really big like
lexicon.
What's your opinion now? Oh, okay.
So that we have a better vocabulary of describing what it is that we want from each other.
Well, what I want from you is
Crystal
for you to
clear.
flourish and be happy and also find
Mhm.
your spark
Yeah.
and to
I'm finding my spark right now.
be kind to yourself.
We have 4 minutes left.
That's fine. I ain't got no problems with that.
Tar says I miss eating rice so much. Just do it.
What?
It
You
will
don't
be
eat
our
rice?
little secret.
No, what if it would kill her?
A
Don't do
little
it.
bit. Just 1 tablespoon. Just chew it up in your mouth and then
You're
spit
sick.
it out.
Stop it.
You can
Stop
still
telling
enjoy
people to do
the
things that are
taste,
bad for them.
just don't swallow it. Spit it out.
No, that's wasteful. Food waste is bad.
It's not wasteful if it gives enrichment and enjoyment to someone's life.
Okay, you're reminding me a little bit, just a little bit, of that moment in Hunger Games when they go to a banquet and they're like, "Oh, what's that for? Oh, it's to make you puke so you could eat more." And then they're like, we looked at each other just like, we're literally starving in our district. Like,
yeah, okay.
God.
I would consider it that wasteful when you're in a situation like that. But if you're at a meal with other people and they're eating the rice and you just want to taste it but you can't eat it for whatever reason, I think you could taste it and then not swallow it. I think inducing vomiting is a lot more problematic than just chewing something and spitting it out.
Well, let's just say, caveat, if you have any issues with eating at any point, don't take advice from internet strangers. Get treated.
Yeah. That is
Anyways,
true.
here, let's look at this big spark.
Tara says, but yes, I have done it. Ha 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 ha. There we go.
if here, look at this.
Ooh, that one big open spark. I see what you're doing.
What do you think?
I like it, I guess.
Tell me
I don't know.
very clearly in one sentence, because I'm not going to have you repeat this 15 times. Is it enough to make you happy, or is it not?
The sparkles are
Yes or
looking
no?
lovely. Yes.
That's not the... No, it was a yes or a no.
I did say yes at the end. So, what's your problem?
Nailed it! No questions. I have done the perfect thing and Anthony loves it, and there's never going to be a question about that. I need this to be less subtle of a dissipation. I want it to dissipate more quickly. There we go. So what I'm going to do is go back here and do like one frame where it goes smaller, and then we're just going to do a dot. Oh, I know what you want. I know what you want, Anthony. I read your mind and your journal.
Oh, my journal?
Yeah, that's
I put a sticker on it. Sammy gave me this sticker from a sticker book she has, I think.
Cute.
It's a little flower.
Is it a flat? Oh, it's 5%.
Some sort of dahlia, I think.
Oh, it's a. I thought it was a. What do you call them? The weeds.
Dandelion?
Dandelion. Yeah,
No.
that's what I thought. On glance.
On glance. Small glance. This has been my journal for taking notes, learning how to edit in Premiere, so that I could.
Oh my gosh,
help
you're
make
amazing.
Anna videos for YouTube. I've been taking
Anna videos for YouTube.
So many notes. I should be a pro by now.
Probiotic.
I just keep going. Oh, there's the end, but not the end. I'm still learning.
Oh, I know what you want. You don't want it to go smaller. You want it to poof into non-existence. That's what you want. All right, we're at apex here. So I'm going to erase. Never be afraid to erase your work. Just don't erase your other work. Okay.
Back up
and then we're going
hard
to
drive
have
after you're off stream today.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say at the beginning. Like, today's the day. we're doing it.
Kendall says, if you need premiere tips, let me know. I can help, Anthony. And Jake says, that's amazing, Anthony. Thank you both.
Y'all
And
are
if you
cute.
need tips, I might have some now.
Yeah, he's taking a class, so he's gonna be the expert.
This is like my 6th class on it, actually.
On what? You've taken 6 classes already? What?
On Skillshare, yeah. I signed up for that month-long trial, and I found this guy named Jordy Vanderput, I think his name is. And he's got lots of information.
That's good. I'm glad you found a teacher you like.
Yeah, he's awesome. I like his
That
accent.
is the best. Wait, tell me his accent. Show it to me. In my mind palace.
Where did he say he was from? Deutschland.
German?
German, but I don't think it is German. What did he
Interesting.
speak?
Just think of one word that he said. Okay. Oops. Beep, bop, boop, beep. All right, now check it out.
Cute. Look at that mega spark.
He likes my Spock. All right, that's the animation for today, friends. You know, we tried, and it is slowed down a bit so you can see some stuff. It's not perfect by any means, but we had fun doing it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the process. Thank you so much for hanging out, for talking about YouTube channels that we should watch, for talking about food that we should eat, all the good things. Maybe even a saffron dish will be birthed from this while watching Kurtz Kazat. What?
It's Dutch.
Dutch, not from Deutschland.
He's
but
from
Dutchland.
Belgium.
Oh, Belgium! We know and love Belgium,
Yeah.
thanks to
Hercule
Hercule
Poirot.
Poirot. Pucker your lips as if to bestow a kiss.
Mhm.
Wow. So yeah, definitely join us on the Discord after this for funsies. I will post this little animation on there. I'll export it and put it up on the Discord tonight. And then I'm going to export all the other stuff from our iPad so that we can update it and finally animate in fresco. Thank you so much for hanging out, you guys. It's been a blast as usual. And Anthony, is there anything you'd like to say before we leave?
Thanks for dropping by, especially you, Rynn. Glad you're here for 12 seconds.
Rynn's like, hey, what I miss? Thank you for being here, Rynn. Thank you to all of our mods. We have links down in the description to check out their work. They are all amazing people, so definitely thank them for their work. And yeah, the link for the Discord where we will hang out with the mods and other people, it will bring you to a magical place. Anthony, did you update the name of the stream, or should I do that?
Oh no, I have not updated it.
Making it Spark. That's what I'm gonna say.
Should I do that over on YouTube?
Yeah.
Can I edit it right now while it's live?
Yeah.
Making
You
it
can do whatever you like.
Spark? Is that what you're saying?
He likes my Spock. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you for hanging out, and remember to get vaccinated, wear a mask, wash your hands, be kind to others and yourself, and remember that you're loved. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you again very soon.
Love you.
Could you say that, but like creepier? I don't think you can.
Love you.
That really peaked in my ear. Thanks for that.
Is it creepier? Imagine it was
I
a
guess
dark room and
it was
only
more
my
aggressive.
eyes were glinting from the light behind you.
Then I would be like, who's we? Like, is there another
And
one
then
of you?
more glinting eyes.
Oh my gosh. We are many. Ah! Okay, anyways, we'll see you guys
Bye-bye.
soon. I'll try to make sure Anthony's not too creepy. Bye.
No promises.
Promises. Are we having a conversation
We are,
behind the credits?
yeah. That was a good stream.
Wow, that stream was so good.
Post-stream stream.
Oh, Jake says hobbitses.
Oh, was
I was
it either
thinking
a
gelflings.
golem?
Golem. Gowlum. Jake says I can hear it. Kendall says end credit chats. What should we chat about in the end credits? Oh, thank you to Alessandra, to Jake, to Kendall, to.
So about these sparkles.
I go up. Oh wait, is it? I press @ in the chat, and then it brings up everybody who chatted. So Annika, Anna Daviscourt, Anthony Jackson, Brian Daviscourt, Joe, D. Ross, Alessandra, Isabella, Jake, Josiah or Hosiah, Kendall, Ryan, Rynn, Sophia, Tara, and Zakaria. Thank you all for chatting this day. That was just on the Behance side of things. So on YouTube, thanks, Alex.
And D. Ross. Oh wait, was D. Ross over on Behance too for a second?
Also Ryan. Tara says this is the after party post-credit scene. This is the post-credit scene in a Marvel movie. It says Alessandra.
Yeah, this is the
next
stinger.
time. Howard the Duck.
Next time, what updates will we have forgotten to install? What program will be crashing? What will Anthony stutter over?
Yeah, it'll be what stresses out the hosts 2 minutes before they go live. Tune in to find out.
We were doing so good up until those 2
I
minutes.
know. I'm sorry. That was totally my bad. But, we have to learn to roll with
I
the
wasn't
punches.
stressed about it. It was all
Oh, I was.
you,
Yeah,
So
totally.
no worries for my end.
I'm very glad because I don't want to stress you out with my failings.
I'm so excited for when we do get together next time because we're gonna film for a YouTube video and I'm stoked because I can actually do that now. I have the knowledge.
I have the power. Should I film on my side a solo before we hang out, or should I wait for us to get
It
together?
depends on what you're thinking, but yeah, send me some brainstorms of what cell phone videos you want to do again.
I have a professional filming setup. Like, come on.
Why did we do cell
Come
phones
on.
last time? Oh, that's right.
Kendall is very excited for YouTube video.
Ooh, me
Sounds
too.
like fun.
I think it should be really fun. It will give me
It
a
will
chance
be.
to practice all these editing things that I'm learning.
Alessandra says, OMG, this is amazing. You guys are literally just listening to what we talk about whenever we turn off the camera. So, like, next time when we get together, I can't wait.
I'm trying to get it to come to like a natural stopping point so that we could just.
Oh, okay. I gotta go. Bye.
What? Natural? I said natural.
Naturally.
Okay, bye everybody.
I'm gonna go make pizza. Bye.
Bye.
Have a great day.